My condolences on the passing of your king.
Mm-hmm. She knows. Of course she knows. Because she was warned, you know, by the lights. That was a signal.
Where is Prince Aegon?
He is safely tucked away. I want an end to the savage use of children in free water. There is no power that would the people allow you to take.
If you're being killed into your sleep, you're not gonna say the same. Stupid.
She sold you for a price.
And why have you paid it? I want my money.
Nah!
I do regret this, right?
He doesn't want to be king! Let's kill him!
I was hoping you disappeared.
Is our father truly dead?
Yes. And they're going to make you king.
In front of everyone, in front of everyone!
Let me go!
He doesn't want to intervene.
I have no wish to rule, no taste for duty. I'm not suited. You get no argument from me.
Ah!
Let me go. We'll find a ship.
It's not like that it's working.
The queen awaits.
Or maybe they can make a fake death for him, like for Rhaenyra, and to let him go. No, with a stupid asshole like him, he would return in some years to claim the throne.
We will send terms to Rhaenyra on Dragonstone. True terms, such that she may accept without shame.
Her allies will mass behind her banners, looking for her return.
For she must not return. My husband would have desired this mercy be shown to his daughter.
Or you, his daughter's childhood companion.
Boss? And what?
Crinston will be named Lord Commander of the King's Guard. My son will be anointed tomorrow at dawn. He will assume authority. There will be no monitoring.
He doesn't want it. He's gonna scream all along the ceremony.
You look so much like your mother in certain lights.
She couldn't roll her eyes higher than that.
As you wish.
Oh, you finally recognize her as your queen. And the one in charge.
Your Grace.
Roll your eyes again, please.
How it is that your father, the Hand, found Aegon first.
She's really like, okay, let's play that game again.
There is a web of spies at work in the Red Keep. Your father knows this.
Are you showing your feet? Because he's a creep and that's what he wants against his info? Yes, it's that!
One of the little spiders is your lady in waiting.
Tell you.
There is one way to destroy his advantage. He must be taken out at the head.
I assume this task falls within your expertise.
If you wish it, it will be done.
How many times did you do that, Alicent? How many times? Oh girl, Rhaenys, she was so right. All of them, they manipulated you, they used you.
With me, Princess. I do not let this treachery stand.
Goodbye. Rhaenys, I really hope that this is not a trap.
Where are we?
Just south of Kingsway. The Blackwater's this way.
That girl, you know, that woman, the white worm place.
This way.
Follow follow. Hide yourself into all of this crowd.
In an hour you will be king.
And my father never wanted this.
Hasn't.
That's true.
Years to name the heir and never did.
Change his mind.
Ugh.
He could have, but he never did.
At least you know that.
Because he didn't like me.
Listen to me, Aegon. Your grandfather the Hound will try to impress me that Rhaenyra should be put to the sword. You must reject his counsel. You must not rule with cruelty and callousness. For all their faults,
No.
your sister, your father's daughter.
Do you love me?
Once he's gonna be the king, he's gonna do as he wants, and we all know
Give in mercy.
yes, the imbecile that he is. Oh, it feels a little like an Arya situation, you know. Lost in the crowd, hiding who you truly are, witnessing something important.
He whispered his final wish that his firstborn son, Aegon, should succeed him.
No one is gonna kill you. It's just a question of time.
A new day for our realm. A new king to lead us.
The music, but also all of the scene, you know, the choreography.
May the Father defend him in his need
Rhaenys.
and light his way to wisdom.
Get out, my dear. Someone poisoned the stuff? No? No one thought of it?
The crown of the conqueror, passed down through generations.
You're gonna kill your brother at some point.
Aegon Targaryen is the true heir to the Iron Throne.
Thanks to Viserys, Rhaenyra, Aegon, none of them is gonna be recognized as the true heir.
Aegon the king!
Oh, you're gonna love that. Them cheering for you. He didn't want the crown. He's gonna love to wear it. It reminds me of Camelot, you know, a French show, in which they are saying that it's the stupidest thing that a king could do to convince stupid people. You know, you did that and for sure people are gonna cheer, like it's almost too predictable. Rhaenys, your dragon. Oh, you're the real deal. I'm saying it since a long time. The one who deserves to survive to everything, for sure. Oh, she could kill all of them right now by seeing Dracarys, you know? She's a real deal! I'm proud of you, Rhaenys. I'm so glad also for you. I know that some of you are gonna be disappointed, are gonna be like, oh fuck, she had opportunity, you know, to kill them all of that side, you know, Alicent, all of her kids, really to get rid of them just like that. No, I'm so glad that she didn't, because first, we wouldn't have all of the things that we're gonna have during the next episodes, seasons. And then she's not like that, Rhaenys, and that's why, since some episodes now, you know, I'm saying it during the intros and reviews, and also into the description, I think that it was of the last episode, Rhaenys, if I want someone to survive to everything, it's gonna be her. And clearly, I don't envy her life. She suffered so much during so long. She never had what she deserved to have. No one let her be, and no one let her be the queen. But also after that, they all mocked her during so long. When she gave up on having the throne, her husband continued, you know, to rule for her to have the throne. Like, she couldn't be at peace with not having the throne. Right there, you know, they all asked for her to support, you know, one or the other one to be the true heir. Like, the woman was never at peace. I don't envy her life. And her life, she suffered a lot during it. So for her, you know, at the end of this episode, to have her revenge, to have the control of one situation, to have the power on one moment, and to choose to not use it, to choose to use it only for herself. Like, what she did right there at the end, not killing them, it's almost what she said during the last episode to Rhaenyra. She does. It's really like she only cares about herself surviving, and she knows that if she's killing all of them right there, for sure, she's gonna be killed, like it's the end of her. She's gonna have to fight during a long time, and all. Right there, by the fact that she didn't do it, maybe she gained, you know, some years. Maybe they're gonna consider her not as the main enemy, you know, like she can do something with it. She only cares about herself and surviving, and that's why she did that, you know, because she doesn't want also to intervene into that fight. It wouldn't have been great, all of that. And she had her revenge, and she was in control of a situation. That's what I love the most about this moment. She was the one in control. She was the one who has powers. They were afraid of her. They were not, you know, trying to make her do stuff. They were not mocking her. They were not disrespectful with her during that moment. She was in control. She had the power. She was frightening them. It felt so great. No, I'm not gonna rule blindly for Rhaenys, even if I love a lot her character and I can see all of her journey, you know, all of what she lived, all of her reasons to do stuff and all, like I can for all of these characters. Still, even if I love a lot what just happened with her, it's not because I love a lot what just happened with her that I'm gonna agree with everything that she's gonna do, you know, into the future. Like, I loved a lot and I was excited a lot when Daemon, he made that fight, you know, the stepstones, all of that moment. I cheered so much during this moment, but it's not because I loved a lot that moment with him that I'm gonna agree with everything that he's gonna do. It's gonna be the same for Rhaenys, you know. I'm really having that thing with House of the Dragon, and also before that with Game of Thrones. If you were there during my binge watching of it, during the last seasons that I shared with you on my channel, you know that I loved all of the characters, I understood all of them, I cheered during some moments for them, and during some other moments I was also against them. And it's gonna be the same right there. And Rhaenys, I loved a lot what you just did, but now what you're gonna do, I think that she's gonna take the side of Rhaenyra, like, not really of Rhaenyra, but more of her granddaughters. But at the same time, if she had also to betray the other side, I think that she could do it. Again, she's gonna think about herself, what is good for her. That was so cool. I didn't expect it coming, not at all, you know, because that place, it was the one who exploded, you know, into Game of Thrones. So I was like, that place, you know, needs to stay for for after, to be destroyed after that. It was the same place, we all agree with that. So I didn't see that coming, you know, to have destruction during that moment and all. And I was talking during that moment, when it happened, about the fact that in Camelot, it's a French show about Arthur, you know, and the legend around the knights, all of that. An adaptation of it, it's a comedy, it went in a drama side and all, like, I'm truly a fan of it. You have it also during my intro at the beginning of each of my videos. Into that show, at a certain point, Arthur is saying something like, if I don't manage, you know, to convince the crowd, I just have to do that and they're all gonna follow, because it's really the stupidest thing that a leader can do, to do something like that, and for sure the crowd is gonna cheer, like it's too predictable, but it's the good way to convince people, like it's the easiest thing to do, let's do it. And for Aegon to do it during that moment, it made me think of that, and clearly it's that, you know. Aegon is gonna love to have the throne. He knows, and they all know, that he's never gonna be recognized as the true heir. Like Rhaenyra never have been recognized as the true heir. No one is gonna be recognized as the true heir, because that discussion was never in fact a discussion when the king was alive, and that's why the situation is like that right now. So now you're gonna be the king, but people are gonna be against you, for sure outside with Rhaenyra and all of the ones who are gonna follow her banner, but also inside that's not gonna be so easy. Inside with people who are gonna prepare stuff against you, but also with your own brother. We saw it, Aemond thinks that he should be the king, that he trained himself for that he has also the shoulders to do that he wants it truly when Aegon didn't want it, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna kill your brother at some point. The fact that Alicent and Otto, they were searching for him, you know, for Aegon, they were against each other doing that. Both of you wanted him on the throne, but it was more a question of having the control on him. But I think that both of you are wrong if you think that you can control that asshole. I said it, to put powers into the hands of an asshole, it's gonna be dangerous. We saw that he was stupid, that he's... what he did to that girl, what he did to other girls. Now we know that he has bastards all around the place. Oh, right there, you know what she said, Alicent, like, you're gonna have the throne, but you have to never try to murder Rhaenyra, we can make an alliance or something like that. Like, you really think that asshole is gonna accept? I think that for that he's gonna listen to Otto, and sometimes he might listen to you, and sometimes he might do stuff on his own. Now he is a king, he can do whatever he wants. Crinston, like, you're out of control. You just took care of that man, like, really, just like that. I really loved the discussion between Rhaenys and Alicent, because I truly think that Alicent never saw herself on the throne as the true queen. She always let these guys decide for her. And you know that metaphor, that comparison with the fact that she never tried to own the palace, but she only wanted a window to see outside of her jail, you know, outside of this prison. It was a comparison almost like that, and I think that it's so right. She let her dad pressure her during all of this time. She let the king rape her again and again during all of this time. She stayed with him until the end. Larys, the fact that she was doing that for Larys, showing her food for that creep to masturbate himself. She accepted it to have informations, to try to do stuff, to... You know, these informations that Larys was giving her, it was the only things that she could use to play her own game. Okay, she had Crinston on her side, but really informations were our only weapons against what was happening and trying really to protect our kids, to do things for our kids. So that's why she accepted that, you know, with Larys. I'm not gonna judge her for that, but it's just another proof that during all of this time, guys manipulated her, used her to do things, you know, for themselves. You can say that it was also her way to have what she wants, but it's such a price to pay. What happened with the king? What happened with her father? What happened with Larys? What is gonna happen now with her sons? I don't envy her life, you know, Alicent. Neither. Like for Rhaenys. For now, it's only a life of pain. And right there, she's trying to do something right because she doesn't want Rhaenyra to be killed and all. But I don't think that you can stay on that position for a long time. Really, Alicent, I think that you're delusional if you think that Rhaenyra, she's gonna accept the deal that you're gonna offer her. No. For her kids, she's never gonna accept. That was a good episode. I mean, that was the aftermath of the king's death for this side, you know, for the Targaryen side, for taking the throne just like that, behind everyone's back. But I think that the next episode, it's gonna be Rhaenyra, knowing now that her dad just died, that they did all of that, and what she's gonna decide to do, the allies, the enemies that she's gonna have. You know, if we spent all of this episode with Alicent, her kids, all of this situation, I think that we're gonna spend the other episode, the next one, with Rhaenyra, her side, and all of what she's gonna do. That's gonna be interesting. Whew! That out of episode was so cool! I truly loved it. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. Tell me, what did you think of it? What do you think of Aemond? I think that he's really gonna try to kill his brother. Or at least he's gonna wait for it, expect it, do a lot of things to encourage it. Tell me, what did you think also about Rhaenys, what happened, about Alicent, what I just said, you know, about her and her position? Tell me. It's all for me and for you for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Great.